What is going on, guys? Before the video begins, I just want to tell you guys thank you so much for the continued support and the comments, the likes. I love it a lot. It's almost a dream come true. I'm just following the journey to see how far I get, and I'm already at 72 subscribers. Never thought I would get this far, but we have a lot more to go. I have a lot more goals than just 72, but today we're going to be talking about the Celtics. Are they going to get the #1 seed? Or are the Cavs going to stay #1? Who would benefit the most out of getting the #1 seed? We're going to talk about that more and more in this video. So now we're going to be talking about Isaiah Thomas. What a career, or not a career, I almost said a career, but what a season this guy has had so far. I could even rule him as an MVP candidate, but a candidate. I can't see him winning it on top of Russell Westbrook and James Harden. And he is comfortably leading the Celtics almost to the first seed, which is pretty awesome because as of right now, they are tied for the first seed, but the Cavs still have one more game to play, and depending on that, I think they'll be, the Cavs will win, I think they'll be a half game back or something like that. And if the Cavs lose, I think they are #1, Cavs are #2. And in my bold predictions, I said that wouldn't it be crazy if the Cavs dropped the third seed? And I predicted that. So if that actually happens, that would be insane. Because the Wizards are only 2 games back out of the first seed, or probably 3 games, but out of the first seed as well. So, got to watch out for that. And the Raptors are kind of down there too. But the Celtics getting the #1 seed may or may not be a good thing for them, depending on where the rest of the teams fall, because right now it's a very close race from 5 to freaking almost 10. It is not decided yet. In the Western Conference, I think the seeding is almost decided. The AC is the only one getting battled for, and I think some seeds at the top are like the 4th seed are getting battled for. But in the Eastern Conference, nothing is decided yet. There is, all right. Let me, for instance, the Atlanta Hawks 37 and 36. Milwaukee Bucks are 37 and 36, the 6th seed. Hawks were the 5th seed. Indiana Pacers 37 36, 7th seed. And then 8th seed 35 38, Miami. Then 9th seed Chicago 35 39, and then Detroit Pistons 34 39. And then after that, the Hornets 33 and 40. So it is a very close race in the Eastern Conference. So you can't really say who they would be facing yet. So that's why it may or may not be a great thing that the Celtics get a #1 seed. Yeah, it would be great saying, oh my gosh, they got the #1 seed. They're the best team in the East. You could say something like that. But would they have a harder matchup being the #1 seed? I mean, in a way. Look, Miami Heat has been playing very good. They have been playing really awesome this year. No one expected it after Dwayne Wade leaving. Everybody kind of thought they would be a little lost or something like that, but they have been playing very good, and they are I wouldn't say comfortably, but they are in the 8th seed, and Chicago is right there. So I think maybe there's a separation between the 7th and 8th seed with 2 games, but so we'll go off of that. As I will show you, I'm about to put a picture of it in the video, but I will show you the standings, and you're just going to see how close it is. So right here, the Hawks, Milwaukee Bucks, Indiana Pacers, 37 and all 36. So, I mean, that doesn't really almost really decides who the Cavs might be facing. So, if the Cavs drop to the #2 seed, they could potentially be facing the Atlanta Hawks, Milwaukee Bucks, or Indiana Pacers. If I was the Cleveland Cavaliers, out of all those teams, I think I would want to face the Indiana Pacers, because I think that's probably the worst of the 3. I mean, yeah, they have Paul George, they have Jeff Teague, Thaddeus Young, and whoever else they have. But I think that's not enough firepower to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. So that's a little bit of a problem. Then the Atlanta Hawks is another team. Dwight Howard, Paul Millsap, Dennis Schroeder, Kent Bazemore. They're having a very good year. So the Hawks could potentially give Cavs some problems, but I mean, the Cavs haven't had very much trouble beating the Hawks in the past. And then the Milwaukee Bucks, if they had Jabari Parker, I would almost say that would be a very tough matchup for Cleveland Cavaliers. It would be the most toughest matchup out of the three. But since they don't have Jabari Parker anymore, I mean, Giannis Antetokounmpo will still be a problem. But either way, I think the Cavs drop the number 2 seed. They're going to advance no matter what. I just don't see any of these three teams actually beating them. I can only see the Raptors through the Celtics and the Wizards actually beating the Cleveland Cavaliers in a series. That's the only three teams I could actually see. But Kyle Lowry would definitely have to come back for the Raptors to do that, since the addition of Serge Ibaka. And then the Celtics, they would be facing maybe the Miami Heat or the Chicago Bulls. So that's a tough matchup in a way. Miami Heat's been having a really good year. I would almost rather see Miami Heat go up against the Cavs because, you know, Miami and LeBron, they have a history. So I think that would be a great series to watch, more entertaining. So I really hope some way, somehow, even if it's a 2-7 seed, 1-8 seed, the Cavs and the Miami Heat face in a series. I think that would be absolutely entertaining. But it's not necessarily a great thing that the Celtics get the number 1 seed. Maybe not. I think they would almost have a tougher matchup with the Miami Heat. I don't know. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. But let me know your guys' opinion in the comments. Would it be good for the Celtics to get the number 1 seed? Obviously, it would for bragging rights, but as far as seeding goes. But thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy. As always, guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'm Crushables. I'm saying peace. Have a